8 easy ways to lose water weight. The human body contains about 60% water, which plays a key role in all aspects of life. Still, many people worry about their water weight. This especially applies to professional athletes and bodybuilders who wish to meet a weight category or improve their appearance. Excess water retention, also known as edema, is a different issue. Though it's usually harmless, it may be a side effect of a serious medical condition such as heart, liver, or kidney disease. People may also experience water retention during the luteal phase of their menstrual cycle and during pregnancy. This article is for healthy people and athletes who wish to reduce their water weight. If you have serious edema, swelling of your feet or arms, consult a doctor to determine the cause and best course of treatment. Here are 8 ways to reduce excess water weight fast and safely. Number 1. Exercise on a regular basis. Exercise may be one of the best ways to reduce water weight in the short term. Any form of exercise increases sweat, which means you will lose water. It's not uncommon to lose a small amount of body weight from sweating during exercise, depending on factors such as heat and clothing. During exercise, your body also shifts a lot of water into your muscles. This can help reduce water outside of the cell and decrease the soft look people report from excessive water retention. However, you still need to drink plenty of water during your training session. Another good option to increase sweat and water loss is the sauna, which you could add in after your gym session. Number 2. Increase potassium consumption. Potassium is an important electrolyte involved in regulating fluid balance. It helps counteract the effects of sodium by increasing urine production, which could prevent water retention and fluid buildup. Increasing your intake of potassium may be beneficial for reducing excess water weight, especially if you aren't regularly eating potassium-rich foods. Many fruits and vegetables are high in potassium, including potatoes, apricots, spinach, and tomatoes. Other good sources of potassium include lentils, kidney beans, poultry, seafood, and dairy products. Number 3. Manage salt intake. Sodium, which you obtain daily from salt, is one of the most common electrolytes in the human body. It plays a major role in hydration levels. If sodium levels are too low or too high, it will lead to imbalances within the body and therefore fluid retention. A high salt intake, usually due to a diet with lots of processed foods, may increase water retention. However, this seems to depend on the individual's current daily sodium intake and blood levels. In fact, some research suggests that a sudden increase in sodium consumption may lead to increased thirst and fluid intake, which could result in fluid retention. Number 4. Take a magnesium supplement. Magnesium is another key electrolyte and mineral. It has recently become a very popular supplement for health and sports performance. Research regarding magnesium has been extensive and shows that it has over 600 roles within the human body. Some studies also suggest that magnesium can ease symptoms of premenstrual syndrome, or PMS, including water retention. These changes occur because magnesium plays an integrative role with other electrolytes such as sodium and potassium. Together, they help control your body's water balance. Magnesium supplements have numerous other potential health benefits for people who are lacking it in their diet. In addition to magnesium supplements, magnesium-rich foods are also recommended. These include dark green leafy vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Number 5. Take a dandelion supplement. Dandelion, also known as Taraxacum officinale, is an herb used in alternative medicine to treat water retention. In recent years, it has also become popular among bodybuilders and athletes who need to drop water for aesthetic purposes or to meet a weight category. Dandelion supplements may help you lose water weight by signaling the kidneys to expel more urine and additional salt or sodium. This is supported by some older studies, which show that taking dandelion supplements increases the frequency of urination over a 5-hour period. However, despite its popularity, more research is required on the effectiveness of dandelion supplements on water retention. Number 6. Consider certain foods and herbs. There are several foods that you may wish to include in your diet to combat water retention. The following foods and herbs are recommended by alternative practitioners to drop water weight: corn silk, horsetail, parsley, hibiscus, fennel, and nettle. However, keep in mind that research on the diuretic properties of these herbal ingredients is currently limited to test tube and animal studies. Number 7. Cut carbs. Cutting carbs is a common strategy to quickly drop excess water. Carbs are stored in the muscles and liver as glycogen, but glycogen also pulls water inside along with it. For every gram of glycogen you store, 3 to 4 grams or 0.11 to 0.14 ounces of water may be stored with it. This explains why people experience immediate weight loss when switching to a low-carb diet, which reduces glycogen stores. Carbs also lead to a rise in the hormone insulin, which can increase sodium retention and reabsorption of water in the kidneys. Low-carb diets lead to a drop in insulin levels, which could lead to a loss of sodium and water from the kidneys. Try altering your carb intake and see what works best for you. Number 8. Take caffeine supplements or drink tea and coffee. Caffeine and beverages that contain caffeine, such as coffee and tea, have diuretic effects and may help reduce water weight. It has been shown to increase short-term urine output and decrease water weight slightly. This may vary depending on the amount of caffeine that is consumed. For instance, one small study found that drinking about 537 milligrams of caffeine, or approximately 6 cups of coffee, significantly increased urine production. On the other hand, drinking 269 milligrams of caffeine, or around 3 cups of coffee, had no effect on fluid balance. Furthermore, even though caffeine may have a mild diuretic effect, other research suggests that it doesn't lead to dehydration in habitual consumers.